Hello, I'm BigBody. Today we'll be talking about the issues of Zero Hour. Zero Hour is my favorite game as of right now. Kind of sucks that I have to say that, but it is. It's a CQB tactical shooter. It's kind of like Siege, but it's not Siege. It's completely different. I never played Siege. I have 0 hours on Siege. I have about 600 hours and a little bit more on ZH. Uh, it's pretty much just like Rainbow Six without the operators and just straight up gunplay, and it adds a nice like few aspects. Anyways, so the issues of Zero Hour and just community feedback that I've heard throughout being in it since January the 20th of this year, so 2021. I don't know why my screen's bugging, but this update came out October 3rd. They have fixed NVGs, pretty much like a little hot fix, quick change. They fixed NVG staying over round due to high ping, which has been an issue. All these issues have been issues in the game for about a year. Fixed residential house storage, room has gap in ceiling. That's something that I recently found. Not recently found, but a few people have found. I mean, I found it, and you can chuck nades onto the balcony and out of the, like, legit out of the residential house. And it was in storage, it was in the top left if you go to the wall. But yeah, you could chuck nades and pretty much instantly kill the whole team if they all went main gate. So that was a big issue, and it was something I was a private tester. We'll get to that later, but I was a private tester, and I mentioned a lot of things that could help fix the game. Um, it fixed the terror house tree cabinet collision, allowing to go over boundary. That's pretty much a ramp. It was just a cabinet right outside of the backyard van spawn, and you could just climb up and go onto the roof, and it would give the attackers an advantage to kind of peek into second, but it really wasn't an advantage. You could barely see over. You could kind of see heads if they were right up against the window or like halfway in the middle of the room of second. But it was just a nice little aspect to add. But they did take rid of it because it was, I guess, in their exploits. It goes under exploits. Again, we'll get into that later. They fixed abandoned hospital. Prop ramp causes player to be stuck in corner. Not too sure where that was, but they fixed it. Abandoned hospital is a new map. Emergency door bottom gap. Yeah, so that's actually something that comes up. A lot of doors on the map are all, there's a lot of holes in them you can see through. Like you can see through all the doors, and you can go either below them or to the side. It's just not properly, like it's not properly flush. Like it should be flush. It should be like little things that like should have already been fixed, because all these things have already been out. Like Abandoned Hospital, it's not even on Hospital, it's on all the maps. You can see it on all the doors if you play the game. You know what I'm talking about. If you're in the community, you also definitely know. Fix showing players in separate teams issues. Yeah, so that's something that recently happened to me in game where a player spawned on the opposite team and killed the whole team from spawn, which was weird because he even looked like their guys, but the weirdest glitch. It's things that should not be happening. Exploits. This is what actually got me banned. So I was like I said, I was a private tester, and I got banned for doing this exploit. Let the clip play.
Yo, who are you? I'm like the
You
greatest
like fucked it up
shielder.
and got stuck in between the car, bro.
Yeah, watch this, watch this. This is what right here. So this is an issue from me tight
Alright,
roping
Tony
on
dropped
this.
out of Charlie.
It doesn't even give me an advantage, to be honest. It makes it. Yeah, that was a clip. We can play it again. We'll just go on mute. We'll just keep on playing that on repeat. But yeah, so that again is an exploit, and that got me banned. I'm no longer a private tester. I have run tournaments for the game. I have one coming up. I don't know if I will be partaking in it or if I even wanted it associated with me, because I'm kind of just sick of that and how it all went down. And I do get it was an exploit, but like they didn't even talk to me when we have major issues like desync. A major issue. Ask anyone in the community; they know about it. Cheaters is a big thing. We have Steam Guard. We don't even have a proper like VAC. We don't have anything proper like that. We need that before all these watches get added. Watches. Here you go. We got more watches, and still can see through walls and very just shitty spots that like should not be there. A bunch of small like fixes that could be made. Like the fix. Like I'm even calling this one right here. I'm calling this the body fix, because like, or the booty fix, if you know the booty tape. Shout out to that. Watches. Well, we got watches in right here. In-game rules. Okay. Yeah, so team killing, that hasn't been too big of an issue recently. That have been a big thing. Game mechanics, abusing game mechanics. Not too sure. Like that's kind of vague. You know what I mean? Like, and again, I'm a private tester. And this is, I was just, not that I was just trying to use it. Like it doesn't really give you an advantage for me doing it. If anything, it puts me more exposed from both first and second floor. But I do get, like, again, I do get it. But this was things that finally got fixed after, like, I brought it forth to the community and it was shown, and it actually like caused a big deal. I mean, half the people are split on it, but again, I don't want to talk about that as much. I'm talking about it a lot. But the big issue is trying to like just fix the game and where the path is going. So this is all the time of the game, about a little bit over a year. As you can see, this was after OBD. OBD was definitely the best operation, if you ask anyone. And they were maintaining numbers. But here is the last update. This is the Magna update. Again, I was a private tester for the boat. I found hella things. I tried to tell them that it probably wasn't the best time to release it and to fully fix like the issues. Desync. Oh, dedicated servers. I forgot about that. Going back to that, we need dedicated servers. That's like a big thing. Probably all going to be coming December, but at this point, I don't know. And I'm not a private tester, so and I don't know anything. I really don't know anything about it. And it's not like if I was a private tester, I can tell you, but at least I could be hype. Not. So yeah, this is the direction it went. This was after the Shroud stream. They spent all their money that they got from the operation, from Magna, all the funding, all went into funding streamers to play the game and just get it quickly hyped and hoping that it would be the next best thing because Shroud played it. But as we can see, it's just been slowly. It's had a few peaks up and down, probably like weekends. Yeah, Sundays. Yeah, it's on the weekends is when it pops off, obviously because people have more time. But it's been on a really downward direction ever since that stream. If you look at it right here, from 4,000 down to only 664 playing right now. I mean, it is a Thursday, so we probably could see that number about being a 1,000. Probably about 1,000. I don't see it going much past that, but it's just going all downhill, and we have to wait till December for the next update. Is what I'm hearing. December. This game's going to be dead by December if we don't fix these major issues. Again, I'm not trying to cause any issues with any of these things. It's just like being in the game and seeing the game since. Here we go. Where did that come? Like here, right about there. Right there with only 800 players and playing around this area majorly. Only like 300. I swear it was like at 30 from what I remember when I was playing. I'd always check Steam charts and it would always just be 30. But yeah, this game needs to be fixed, and I don't know what else there is to do. There's not much I can do with it. Like I said, I felt like the community has a lot of ideas, but that they never get listened to. It's all for the co-op. The co-op is a major thing that if you talk to people that like the competitive scene, it's not even competitive, just the PvP. But like I personally love the competitive. I do not play PvP in this game because it's so slow. 6-minute rounds allows too many wandering. I do get it. People can learn the map, but I played co-op first. It's not that I hate on co-op, but I think that there should be more effort into the PvP aspect of the game, rather than just co-op for the co-op players because co-op won't stay in the game. It really won't. Like it will help maybe get eyes and people might like it, but what you're just gonna keep on running co-op? PvP you can always get a new interaction. I don't know, they could do a lot with it. Maybe a lot more for the rounds, not for rounds, but for making custom games, like allowing you to set your own time limits. Like instead of just 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 6 minutes, have like a 5 minute, because I feel like 5 minutes is it's not too long. It kind of can be long, but that might be good because it allows like a different playstyle to be then added in. Even 3 minute rounds is interesting because I've personally been playing a lot of 2 minute rounds. Fast paced, it's good training, especially before big games and stuff like that. But that's nice. I don't know. I just wish the game the best of things. Here's another thing. This is the desync that I was talking about. We'll slow it down. So I spot that guy. Back it up. Spot the guy. Right here. First shot goes out mid body, and then I leave a little bit because he's moving. He's not dead. There you can say I shot the wall a couple times, and maybe like maybe in that second spray I had like right there, this second spray. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So only 3 shots probably land on the third. I think they said it was a trade, but even then, right here, like after I spot the guy off the window. Maybe I do miss a lot more shots than I'm seeing, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm not seeing something because, again, the maps, you see just how buggy it is? You can't really even see through, but you can see through. Can you shoot through? I don't know. There's a lot of issues with the game. Like, a lot of the spots on the map, if you look past the wall, if you're looking at the wall, you might shoot. You might think you're shooting at someone, or you might think your bullet's clearing, but it's really just going into the wall. There's a lot of just things. This video wasn't really anything. It's not to fully just bash on the game again, because I feel like me doing the exploit in quotation marks, to me, it's not an exploit because if they can't fix it in the game, then like that's on them. You gotta fix it because players, like any random player, can do that. What if a player just found this thing, like a first day player found this, just walked off the ledge thinking that was okay? Like, what, you're just instantly gonna ban him? Like, I guess they use me as an example, but I don't know. It's just if I had to do this and like there had to be a whole big scene throughout the community about it and talking just to get a few issues fixed. Like this is still a thing you can walk out on. So they didn't even put a wall on it. They put the wall out by, like I said, the backyard spawn, the cabinet. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping this video can get some attention. I don't know who will see it, if they even will watch it, if they do watch it, if they will even listen. They will like at least react. I hope like you guys can go down below in the comments and just like say some things maybe I missed. Maybe I'll make a part 2 on this. This was just a quick video. This was about a week after the fact of the ban. Yeah, also it was supposed to be it was supposed to be a week ban, but they gave me a month ban. Anytime I go onto my 0 hour account on my BigBody account, it says 1 month, but I was told it was supposed to be a week. And there's been no communication with that. I did leave the Discord because, like I said, I'm kind of done, like, not helping grow the game because like, I still want the game. I want the best for the game, but it's just, it's rough, man. It's rough. That's really all. I mean, thank you guys for watching. Made this far. Like I said, just please comment below what you have to say, your reaction, and to add on to what I have to say. Thank you guys.